34.
Dude, getting up there.
34. My name is John Curtis Holt, actually, but everybody called me JC. My uncle didn't like my whole name, so he nicknamed me JC. And I say he didn't like it. He didn't want to say the whole name, so he started calling me JC. Plus, my dad's name's John. I got a couple cousins named John, so he started calling me JC for short when I was 5, and it stuck. Been JC ever since. I am the head baseball coach at Menard High School, Holy Savior Menard in Central Louisiana, here in Alexandria. Okay, we're Class 2A school, but since they split public-private, we compete in 2A, but we're also Division 3. When the playoffs start, we're a Division 3 school, and that's where we compete at. We compete with the other 2A private schools when we split into that. 30 kids. I carry 30 kids every year. Sometimes I have more than that try out. This year we only had 26, but next year we lost 8 seniors. As of right now, I got 15 and counting incoming freshmen that want to play baseball. So summer's about to kick off, and we'll kind of see where that leads us to. But no decisions made on exactly. But I have 30 lockers, so I carry 30 kids. 5 years. I've been here for 5 years. I will be starting my 6th year this next season coming up. So I've been here for 5 years. My 5 years, we've been to the quarterfinals 3 times. Haven't quite punched that ticket to the semis yet. Been very, very close. All 3 times we made it there. We've been to the quarterfinals 3 times, and we lost out in the first round twice. So it's either quarterfinals or first round seems to be kind of the going rate, but we're averaging 21 wins a season. So I mean, it's kind of hard to snicker at that. I mean, we've been successful on the field, but it's more than just that. I mean, it's more than just what we're trying to do to these young men. And as far as the game of baseball, we're trying to teach them how to be young men and responsible adults, because 2% of high school athletes get to play college. So if you have a 30-man roster, you're looking at 1, maybe 2 kids that are going to get that opportunity to go and play at the next level. So it's more than just wins on the baseball field. We're trying to teach them how to be good young men. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say they gave it to me in a book. I mean, I think that everybody, it's a Catholic school. I mean, they hold them to high standards, and they want them to graduate, with honors and do everything they need to in the classroom. My job is, as a baseball coach here, is to teach them what happens to them outside the classroom. And whenever you get outside the classroom, as well as everybody knows, life happens, and there's no better way to teach that than through the game of baseball. There's no other game that, you're going to fail 70% of the time and you're going to be successful, and if you fail more than that, then, it's a game of failure. So it teaches you how to deal with those adversities that you're going to deal with outside the classroom rather than inside the classroom. Well, one thing about me, and especially when I was in high school, I'm not a real big guy. I was told at a young age. I went to a very small high school. I went to Oak Hill High School, graduated with 50 kids, and that was one of the bigger classes that came through there. I was told at a young age that I'd never make it. Actually, my kindergarten teacher interviewed me going into kindergarten, and she asked me what I wanted to be when I grow up. I told her that I wanted to play baseball for LSU, and I wanted to be a professional baseball player. And when I signed my contract, she gave me that interview piece of paper back, which was pretty cool. I mean, not many people can sit there and they said that as a 5-year-old and actually get to live that dream. But I was very motivated early on, not because I loved the game of baseball. I mean, I loved it, but I was motivated by the fact that a lot of people said I couldn't do it. I was too small. I was from a small school, wasn't big enough. And even when I did sign with LSU and got the opportunity to play for them, I was told that I was going to redshirt, that I wasn't going to play, and I was a freshman All-American. So I played a long time with a chip on my shoulder, and that got me as far as I wanted to go. If I didn't have that drive, then J.C. Holt would have never matured and became the person that he is today without something driving me. And that was that one thing that I wanted to show everybody that, I can and I'm going to sit there and watch me. and it drove me, for sure.